future I can see. That's so it's so mysterious to me. That's so Raven. It's the future I can see. Hey all, out here on this cool, I wouldn't say cold, that's being kind of dramatic, but cool and rainy Sunday. It's beautiful. We've been asking for the rain and it's finally doing it. Look it, it's doing a thing called rain. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, you know, not too much going on, but I did want to share something that my dad shared with me this morning that I thought was really powerful. And let me see if I can find, he actually was telling me to watch this YouTube video, and it was of the song It Is Well With My Soul, and it was Wintley Phipps who was singing it live. And in the recording, this gentleman quoted I guess one of his favorite quotes, and it says, "It is in the quiet crucible of your personal private sufferings that God creates his greatest gifts that are given in compensation for what you've been through." That hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all. I don't know about you, but if you've ever been through something, and I mean we've all been through something, but if you've ever been through something that just seems so dark and so bleak, for lack of a better word, where you feel like nobody can understand, where you feel like you're all by yourself, which first of all we never are, because God never leaves us alone, but there are times where we feel like it's just us. It just reminded me that in those portions of suffering that seem to be the lowest, that's where God's greatest gifts are given, and it's absolutely in compensation for what you've been through and what you're going through. I absolutely believe that he never leaves you alone, and you know, that just really touched me, and I wanted to share that because I'm sure that someone is going through something and it can absolutely touch you too, and you know, if you let it. And you know, just the wording and the way that it was said, it is in the crucible of your personal sufferings that God's greatest gifts are given. It just like, it almost brought me to tears the first time I heard it, and then I replayed it over and over and over again. So just remember that if you're going through something and you're in the middle of this process of learning and growing and being kind of cultivated into where you're supposed to be, just remember that you haven't been forgotten about, and remember that it's in those darkest places of suffering where you feel like you're all alone and no one can see you. If you remain thankful during those times, you will absolutely be blessed. So just remember that, and everybody have a beautiful week. I just need you to sing one harmony. It's at the end where love so pure. I need something on top, so I need the way that you're playing is so dynamic, and I just hear it in my head so full, and I just need one. I'm like, hello all. We're back here. I haven't been doing too much vlogging this week because I haven't been doing too much talking this week because I've been on a little bit of vocal rest, not doing any unnecessary vocalizing because I'm getting ready for the 15th annual Breast Health Awareness Celebration of Life Brunch, which is tomorrow, Saturday, November 5th. I hope whoever was planning on making it was able to get their tickets and that you're able to come and see me perform, but also come and hear the speakers and get some great information about prevention and just us remembering that that's the best cure for anything that's going on in our bodies. So I'm really excited about that. Like I said, I've been on well, kind of a semi vocal rest, but when I deal with a lot of talking and singing repetitively, my thyroid sometimes will start to flare up, especially seems to be before shows. Maybe it's the stress, and maybe that's something I can work on, is getting that stress under control so that the stress doesn't affect my thyroid, so that it does not make it that easy for me to lose my voice, but I have to be very conscious of that. So I know that Breast Cancer Awareness Month is actually October, but this will be the first weekend of November, and it's really cool because November always brings about thankfulness for the obvious reasons, which is Thanksgiving, but also for me, it's always a good marker because November of 2012 is when I actually found my my doctor. It's when I found Dr. Wellhausen, who was a complete aid in changing my life when it came to my overall health and just bringing me into the light of knowing and giving me comfort in knowing what was going on with my body. And it was November of 2012, and I had just graduated college, and I was completely lost when it came to my health, and thankfully I was blessed enough to find her in Loma Linda, and it completely changed my life. She is holistically based. She's not a naturopath, but she's a homeopathic medicine doctor, and giving me a different alternative than any other doctor had ever given me, an alternative to just, you know, masking the issues, but actually removing each tack and solving the root of the problems that was going on in my body, which I'm still working towards today, but it makes 4 years this November, and it always just reminds me of how far I've come. And so it's really cool that I'm kind of taking that tomorrow as a little bit of a celebration for that also. So I'm gonna stop talking, but I will definitely take you guys with me tomorrow. I have to be up at 4 in the morning because the event is in LA and we have to be there at 7 for sound check. And that means getting up at 4 and leaving at 5:30. So I will be in bed tonight by like 8:30. Don't call me. Yes, so I will definitely be talking to you guys. I'll be filming some of the show tomorrow and some of the speakers tomorrow so that I can put it up, and I'm really excited. So I hope that you guys can make it, and I know you'll see this after the fact, but if you are going to make it, I can't wait to see you, and I just can't wait to get up there and you know, just share this passion for health and wellness with a community that is also looking for answers and is seeking to advocate for other people. It does my heart good knowing that there are so many people out there that are searching for other alternatives. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait to get up there and do my thing. Good morning. It's super early. Yeah, that's about all I got right now. It's really early. It's about 4:30, and it's time to start getting ready for today's event. I'm sure people do this all the time, you know, get up before the sun and stuff, but I'm just not one of them. I haven't even put on my morning layer of chapstick yet, and I'm already talking to y'all. That's real intimacy right there. But I'm really excited for today, and I went to bed really early. I thought that would be a little easier. I don't know why I thought that would be easier. Like, I'm gonna lay down at 8:30 and just fall right to sleep. But the point is, I was in bed, and now it's time to do something to this face and get on the road. So when we get to the event, I will show you guys all of it. All right, we've got a semi-face transformation going. Scarf is staying on till we get out the car. It might even stay on through sound check. And this scarf will be staying on until the minute I hit the stage, because we know how that goes. Look a little crazy, a little disjointed, but I promise you it'll all come together, and I'm excited to go. I think we're on time. I should probably get off camera so we can leave.
Yeah, that's it. Now, I'm good. You're okay. You're okay. Come on. Well, how quick you still too, I see.
The transformation is complete. She's in her pink. I'm in my pink. Let's do this.
Awesome to be someone who identifies with the fight of your health and your wellness, and knowing what that is in my own life and in my own journey. So to be able to be here and to celebrate with everyone is so amazing. The first song I'm going to be doing is an original piece that I wrote, and I wrote this song after I had graduated college, and I was extremely sick, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. Like I said, I got my degree in vocal performance, but when I was done and when I had graduated, I was so ill that I didn't know what my body would allow me to do, and so I was very discouraged. I wrote this song, and it's called Strength and Purpose, and it just talks about the strength that you're able to find in the midst of your God-given purpose, and how that can really just propel you and carry you through whatever you're going through. And no matter what we do, no matter where we've been, no matter the mistakes we've made, no matter the ailments that are put on our bodies, that strength is always there, and it's always there in the midst of your purpose, and your purpose never fails you, and God never fails you. So I hope you enjoy. This is just dedicated to all of the survivors in here, which we all are, no matter what we've been through, and just remembering to keep uplifting each other, and remembering to continue to rise up day after day. And I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. All we need
Michelle Marvell and the Wellness Group have a gift for you.